You are mainstreaming. We are now the same height, right?
The annual observance of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities was proclaimed in 1992 by the United Nations General Assembly.
We did the first International Day together.
Yeah.
It has led to this.
Yes.
And it is an honor.
Yes,
And a
yes.
privilege.
And
And
also
we assure you,
yeah.
Prof, we will ensure this MOU will work.
And on the 28th of November 2022, history was made. This is following a collaborative agreement between the University of Nairobi and the National Council for Persons with Disabilities. The University of Nairobi became the first institution for higher learning in Kenya to actualize a disability policy.
As you know very well, University of Nairobi is the giant. It's a world-class international university, and there are many great ideas that has come out of here. So this MOU is partly informing the great ideas and innovativeness around disability issues.
There are a lot of policies will be implemented. I'm also very happy that our administration, including the Dean of Students and our own Vice Chancellor, is actually very, very passionate about disability inclusion and mainstreaming.
The University of Nairobi celebrated its second International Day of Persons with Disabilities. This annual celebration is globally aimed at promoting an understanding of disability issues and mobilizing support for the dignity, rights, and well-being of persons with disabilities.
This is where we come in as a university to shape narratives around disability, to help people unlearn things that have been stereotyping to people with disabilities, things that have been stopping people from realizing their potential. Because once we have a mind shift and appreciate that actually there is more beyond disability, then we will just set the pace, because as a university, people come here to get the knowledge.
And it gives us a very good time and space to pitch out our issues on where we feel like here this has not been addressed well. So I'll say it's a very good idea, it's a very good event.
The 2022 theme was on transformative solutions for inclusive development and the role of innovation in fueling an accessible and equitable world.
That is an opportunity to start engaging with disability from the talents, opportunities, and skills perspective, and rather than the usual norm of sympathy. You know, for a very long time, people have been used to seeing persons with disability as people who are probably incapable, require sympathy. But now today, we are starting from that point where we are showcasing capabilities and different talents that actually our very own students have.
The University of Nairobi uniquely honored this theme through its lineup of activities on the day, which included various sports like wheelchair basketball, darts, and para chess.
This game is good because it normally makes our body to be fit, first of all, and also it also improves on our discipline and cooperation when it comes to teamwork. So we hope and believe that it will continue hosting such games that we can give hope for those who are disability out there.
Game ni poa, then hakuna game rahisi na hakuna game ngumu. So game ni mazoezi, your game. Yeah, na so far naweza sema game imekuwa poa juu penye nilianza si penye niko sasa.
Personally, I was competing with a person without disability in that game, and I beat him. So this person, if he had a mindset that this person cannot play a game that other people can play, that notion will be brushed off, and the mindset of that person is changed.
This was later followed by an interactive panel discussion on the role of universities and industries as catalysts for the realization of 5% employment opportunities for persons with disabilities.
If we want to ensure that the 5%
is being achieved in this country, we must provide equal opportunity in our curriculum. Our curriculum must be accessible to the needs of persons with disability wherever they want it.
Disability is not inability. I just think we need to sensitize our corporates that our graduates have the requisite skills. They only needs to be given a chance through work study, internship, attachments, and all that. And with all those challenges, we'll be able to navigate in terms of infrastructure, skills, and the attitudes and the ability to handle.
Truly, there is no greater disability in society than the inability to see a person as more. Perfectly put by Robert Hensel.
All forms of disabilities, they have unique challenges, and all their challenges requires unique interventions. For example, if there are those who have physical disability like me, the biggest challenge is built environment. But there's one barrier that we all share, attitudinal barrier. How society perceive or how they view disability is also a big impediment in accepting persons with disability to be included, in the society.
Like literally, if you're a person with disability, you can't do any other thing. You can't go to the shamba, you can't be a tout or anything. You can't go selling stuff out there because, you'll just encounter a lot of barriers.
We want an inclusive nation, an inclusive culture whereby nobody is discriminated on grounds that this person is a person with disability. We want, when you walk to the street, this person sees potential. They don't see you as a beggar. I want after this many people to embrace the fact that there is diversity.
It's only through consistently working together that we can mainstream this agenda and paint a clear picture of the persons with disabilities community.
The main thing is to understand that a person with disability has the same intellectual capacity as others, and therefore can carry out the tasks that others are carrying out.
We are a teaching institution. Our core business is teaching and learning. So it does not matter how much all the other things are. If our university education processes do not mainstream and do not recognize persons with ability, we will not be going anywhere. Thankfully, from the data that we have now, I think almost for the first time, we have a person with ability in every faculty, demonstrating that persons with ability can be engineers, they can be political scientists, they can be lawyers, they can be agriculturalists.
We have the disability office and the deans of student office to facilitate them. Those who have a case, whether it's the hearing challenges, whether it's facial challenges, whether it's speaking challenges, whether it is physical challenges, or whatever challenge, that we provide that mentorship. We also include them in the various leadership structures for students so that their issues can be brought to the management, also through Senate, so that they are addressed appropriately to ensure that what is required by them to achieve that which they came to do, they are able to achieve and be able to go out and serve the society. So we have put in an appropriate structure. We are also working with the other stakeholders to ensure that they also feed us or support us in meeting these objectives.